Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Alright, too much. Anyways, hey y'all, welcome back. So I really wanted to do a video on study tips and different things that helped me get through all of my tests. Y'all, I've always been a bad, horrible test taker. Horrible was and still am. So I figure I'm probably not the only one that is horrible at taking tests. So I just wanted to share because maybe I can help you guys out, you know, whatever. Anyways, let's get to it. So one of the things that I always use that I found that always worked for me is flashcards, index cards. So I tried to use flashcards every chance I could to study because my professors wanted to give me like 100 words or like a bunch of stuff to study. So even with all of that, I always use my flashcards to study. Now how I use them is I would kind of do 5 at a time. Like I would get 5 cards, learn them, master them, and then once I'm done with those, I'll add 3 more or however many, and then while I'm going over them, I'll still keep doing the old one. So I'm just adding stuff to it. So I never do it in big old chunks or whatever, like the whole stack. I never do the whole stack. I kind of break it apart and then add some as I master those. If that makes sense, I don't know. The second thing that I did was study groups. Now, I will be one to say, why do I always get hot when I record? So one of the things that I was always against is study groups. I always felt like, no, I learn better when I'm by myself and I can study on my own, in my own space, quiet, nobody bothering me. But when I really got into the study groups when I started my, I think it was my last math class, and I started doing study groups. And the thing with the study groups is you have to find people. Don't study with somebody if they don't know it. Don't study with somebody that doesn't know the information, because really you're not really learning anything. So find a group that has like a good number of people that's trying to learn, and then people that absolutely know the material. And then in turn, like, you could start doing, it helps you out when you could show them how to do something that maybe they don't get. So I really did find study groups pretty useful. The third thing was going to the tutor center that my school offered or to the professor office so they could show me how to do it. Now, with our student success center, it was students that would teach you how to do it. I personally, I wouldn't say that I'm not a fan of it, but I would also prefer, I don't know, it's probably a mental thing. But anyway, so when I went to the Student Success Center, which is, you know, students are tutoring you, I realized that I had to come with specific problems. Well, I guess that's what you have to do with everything. Anyways, come with specific problems and not let them do the problem and then say, all right, I did it, this is what I did. But I had to tell them to like break it down for me. So do step by step, because that's how I learned, by breaking it down in different pieces, not doing all of it and then saying, okay, I did this. You have to do it with me. Same with the professor, going to the professor's office. I mean, normally, all of my professors were open to me coming to their office so they could show me what to do, or so they could break it down, because, you know, when you're in class, it's hard for them to, you know, stop and keep repeating the problem or something. So it was best for me to go to the office and have them break it down for me. That worked quite well. The next thing is practice tests. So I started getting into the practice test thing when I started studying for my GACE test. Not the GACE, you know, the exit GACE, but the entry GACE, where it's content. Y'all, math, not my thing. I was just saying now. So I really had to study and get practice tests for the math, basic skills, you know, GACE test. So that's where I started doing the practice test. But I found that really helped me out. Now, the thing is, when you go like to the GACE website and you get like the legitimate, like the for real test, practice test, the thing is, it's always the same test. And so when you keep going over it, you start remembering the answers to that question. So what I did was, after I went through the practice test, and then the ones that I got wrong, I would go over those. But then I started going through the answers. So if it was a question that had A, B, C, D, and the answer was C, I would make sure that I still went over, okay, so what is A, what is B, what is D? So I could make sure that I knew all of it. And that worked out really well for me. So yeah, practice test, good deal. The next one is studying in chunks. So I always had a bad habit of trying to study everything in one setting all the time, so just so I don't have to worry about it. But one of my professors told me to not study in, you know, like don't study everything together. Kind of break it apart, give yourself a break, rest, because you're not learning when you're sitting and you're going over the information for hours. So it's best to take a break when you need to. I would study for maybe 30 minutes or an hour and then I'd stop for the day, or I just go on, do whatever, and then I come back to it. And so that just kept my brain fresh. And so it wasn't such a struggle for me because I was always the one. Yeah, I was the one that was trying to study the night before. So don't do it. Start ahead of time and then break up what you're studying in pieces. The next thing is to eat a snack before you test, or some kind of something, not where you get full, because if you're like me and you eat a lot before anything, you get sleepy. It's called the itis. Anyways, don't do that. Eat like a snack or something just so you can keep your energy. Y'all, I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to not eat before I take a test, or to not eat the whole day when I know I got a test coming. It wasn't a good idea, especially knowing that I have bad anxiety and can't concentrate when I don't eat, and just my mind, bad idea. So eat some kind of snack. At least for me, it helped for me, give me some energy and all of that stuff. The last thing is to think positive. Y'all, I would always go into tests and I'd be like, oof, I'm gonna fail, this is not gonna be good, like, I don't know what this is. Mind you, I've been studying, but I was just saying, no, I don't think I know this, I can't do it. Once I got, again, a professor or some, I don't know who it was, but said, it was probably my mama, said think positive before the test or something, because, you know, your negative thoughts, they're negative. So to me personally, when I felt more confident in myself, I felt like it probably, and mind you, it may not have, but just in my mind, I felt like I did better than what I would have done if I went into the test thinking I don't know anything. So just keeping a positive mind and spirit and thinking it's just a test, even though it might mess up your GPA and you might fail and your life gonna end. Don't think like that. Just think positive thoughts. Alright y'all, that is it. Those were my, I think it was seven things that I talked about that helped me study, you know, and get through my test, because I'm telling y'all, I am still bad at test taking, still, and those tips that I kind of learned along the way throughout college really helped me out. Wish I had known this in high school and in middle school when I wasn't doing so great. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions or comments or things that helped you out when you are studying, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Like this video, comment, and if you feel it in your heart, you can go ahead and share this video. Alright, I will see y'all later.